All right, take two. So this is Mediocre Track Guide, MX5, Watkins Glen, boot for the endurance event, or not endurance, but multi-class event this Friday. So part with the S's we just went through, full throttle on the Mazda, no drama. Here, bust up. You brake at the dark patch there, down to fourth, and then go, when you're here, you're down to third, cut the curb, throttle out. That's the optimum way. You will realize that it's a bit slidey, but so you might not hit the apex, but just focus on keeping your speed up. This, I've done it a few times full speed. I'm not quite sure how I did it, but it can be done full speed. Here, you go down to third, maybe even down to second, I'm not quite sure, and you just power out of here. Be careful not to understeer off the track, it's really easy to do, so you have to slow down quite a lot, do a late apex. Here you brake when it flattens out, down to third, down to second, power out. It does have camber, so you can drive a bit faster than you think there. And there's a little extra runoff area there with asphalt in the grass. That like cuts into the grass that you can use. Here you brake at the 100. You brake down to second. You are probably in fourth gear, and you just hit the accelerator as early as you can. Usually around the apex, but maybe a little bit before. Here, my braking point is a little bit odd here, so I'll just show it. If you look here, if you follow this line of grass here, you can see that, oh, I'm in reverse. If you see here, there, it gets a little bit rough, or like it perks up a little bit. When that is at the A-pillar, I brake. And I brake down to second gear. Late apex it a little bit, and this full throttle as early as you can. Careful not to get on the grass here, because it's going to spin you around and you're going to hit this barrier, and that's going to be, you know, quick repair needed, fast repair needed. This corner in the MX5, full throttle. The rear will step out, you'll feel it getting loose, but it's fine. Here I stay in third and I brake here, so basically I brake really late. I don't really have a braking point here. I just kind of use my, like, I use my ears for this, because when I stay in third, and when I hit the rev limiter, I wait like half a second and then I brake. So probably around here. Maybe you could try here when the yellow line begins. It's probably a good braking marker. Turn in, full throttle as early as you can. Probably immediately after you stop braking, just full throttle it. Run it wide here. Careful not to get an off track, and then you go. First gear, tricky corner. Seems easy, but it's not. Bit easy in this car though. Brake when it gets dark. Down to second. Power out. Alright, let's try and speed this up a little bit. You will find that there's some discrepancy between what your eyes are seeing and what you're feeling in the wheel. It seems like almost like you have plastic tires on the rear. It's so weirdly loose, but it's fine. Nothing happens. Just don't worry about it. Down to fourth, down to third, power out. There you go. Let's see if I can. No, I had to lift a little bit there. I don't even know if it was faster. Okay, down to third. I think I'm gonna go for second here. Oh, I slowed down a little bit too much, but you know, it was faster than what I've done before, so there you go. Up to fourth, brake when it gets flat, and just full throttle as early as you can. Now I missed the apex there a little bit and hit the hit the grass on the exit, but I managed to keep my speed up, so I'm still fine. Brake at the 100. full throttle immediately after lifting. Alright, look at the grass, look at the grass, there it is. Down to second. Oh. Yeah, that's a shame. Alright, this one. It's full throttle. It's a bit odd because it doesn't feel like it's possible, but it just kind of slides. You just have to turn in, and then the car just, does the rest. There you go. That's a good lap, actually. For me, anyway. So let's see, what's that? 11.4. Yeah, so you can run out here, and there you get an off track. I didn't mean to show you that, but now I have. You don't get an off track until you hit the grass. So it's definitely possible to go really far above far beyond the curb there, but I do not think it's faster, especially not in the Mazda. So yeah, just try and keep it. Let's try this again. I guess you could actually maybe break even later, but that's what I'm comfortable with. Because you can easily throw away your entire race there. Oh shit. Yeah, you probably have to give it a little bit more of a lift than I'm doing there. Let's see, am I getting around here? Yeah, just barely. Alright, so I'm gonna try after this lap here where I'm just chatting away. Yeah, I had to lift there, that wasn't great. And you see I'm running wide. Yeah, I think after this lap I'm gonna give it a great old go. Just be quiet all the way through unless I think of anything. And see what kind of lap time I can get. There I was a little bit late on the accelerator, missed the apex, and then time is gone. Alright. Let's do this. Yeah, missed the apex there a little bit, so I have to turn more, and yeah, brake a little bit early there. Should have stayed in third. Alright, I'll be quiet now, do my best to set a proper lap. If I crash, that's it. End of video. Yeah, I was way too slow through the final corner. I decided to experiment going up to third, but yeah, there's a lot of time to be had here. I think we'll see people go into the tens depending on who's racing. I think I can get into the tens on this track. But yeah, um, I hope that's helpful. I'll be back with a Ferrari video in not too long. Bye, guys.
I will say half of figuring out this racing stuff is being able to extrapolate where the car is going to be when you're sliding.